What's up, people? Fred Hurt, founder of InspirationalDads.com. See, we can get some people on live here. And this is my first time going live on YouTube, so I probably won't have anybody. But when you watch this video, you understand this is what I will be doing often, at least once a week. All right, let's go and get to it. I'm glad that you decided to click that button and watch this video. Happy Sunday. This is my second time doing a video on Sunday. I believe I'm going to Wednesdays, but we're going to see. This might work out better. Either way, I'm glad you're here. And really, I just want to talk to you about teaching your kids respect, or it's something else I said in the title. My mind just went blank. We're gonna go with just respect. It's something else. I'm sorry, but the point is, you know, your child, our kids, learn from home first. You know, when the girls were in daycare, older lady, she said something to us about, I think they were always want to fight with each other. Of course, twins. I've heard from other parents of twins, that's what they do. Either way, this older lady told us they learned it from somewhere. And really, you know, I took offense. I'm like, me and my wife don't fight. So what are you talking about? That's how I felt. But the point is, no matter what you say, they are learning it from somewhere. Whether it's at your house watching you, or at your house watching TV, or at your house while somebody else is doing it and they seen it, they learn it from somewhere. So you can't really take offense when somebody makes a statement that's somewhat like it's towards you. Because the truth is, they learned it from somewhere. A child or nobody, I didn't grow up knowing how to do anything that I have earned money with, or being a police officer or a construction person, anything. We had to learn from somewhere. The basis that I'm trying to get to now is, what do you do when you have children and they have older cousins? Like, how do you tell them to approach that older cousin? Do you tell them to say yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, Mr. or Miss? I mean, again, in the title, not the title, in the description, I say no bashing here with InspirationalDads.com. We're not here to bash you for what you're doing or what you're not doing. The purpose of this channel is to share some inspiration, to make you think about something. Ah, wow, I didn't think about that. Not to say, oh, you are a horrible parent. Because ain't nobody on this earth perfect. The only one person that was perfect was Jesus. So don't think that you're better than everybody. Don't get it in your head that I'm trying to say that I'm better than you, that I raise my kids better than you, because I'm not saying that. The point is, make sure you're in their life. If I'm gonna bash anything, just make sure you're there. If you're not there, own up to not being there. That's it. Own up to it. I'm not telling you wrong for whatever you're doing or not doing. But if you know you're wrong, own up to it and do better for your child. That's it. Now back to the whole, how would you get your child to say something to your cousin, their cousin, that you being either the oldest or older, you may not approach that cousin, Mr. Miss, because you again are the cousin and you are older. Your child is young. They need to learn to say Mr. and Miss, because it's a respect thing. the other thing with the whole cousin thing, I mean, you know, I really thought about it. I'm like, a lot of like even some of my friends, they call them uncle or auntie. That's still a respect level because let me tell you this. At church today, uh, I'm on the safety team for the church, and I watched this little child coming out of one of the classrooms back with the kids or whatever, and I couldn't hear what he said, but immediately three of the older women on the hall said, "No, you didn't say yes, ma'am." I mean, they said it quick. So the basis of that is, however, whatever that child said, he did not approach it with respect toward the elder or the older person that said something to him. And every older person around that child immediately said, "Yes, ma'am." And that was it. No problem, whatever. I mean, but if you're not teaching your child what they're supposed to say, those moments gonna happen more often than not. And sometimes the child could say something out of the way based off whatever they've heard. Not saying that you're teaching your child to do anything like that, but really the thought that I want you to really consider, should I be teaching my child how to approach talking to adults, no matter if their cousin, their aunt, their uncle, or just an older person that they don't know? I mean, can your child usually, we're going to say usually, go to school and not say yes, ma'am, no, ma'am? Can they just say yes, no? And even when they say yes, no, most of the time, if they don't know the whole, you should have a respect for your teacher or whatever, they probably got an attitude or don't want to be there. They're going to show the teacher that they don't want to be there. Again, not bashing anybody. Just some stuff to think about when you're teaching your child. They have to grow up in this life. And I get a lot of people are not necessarily happy with law enforcement for whatever reason. That's not a topic I'm getting into right now. But there is a respect level that should be given to an officer. Now you do have some nasty officers. You do. And I'm not saying that's not true. But if you do what you're supposed to, if you teach to give respect to that officer, for the most part, 9 times out of 10, usually they have a body camera that is recording what they are doing and what you are doing. If you showing respect and they are not, make sure you ask for that body camera. Teach your child, show the respect. And if they don't give you your respect, ask for them to get that body camera footage to show that you were not in the wrong. There's just certain ways, you have to teach your kids. Again, I'm not perfect. I might be saying it wrong, but the point is, think about your child. What should I be teaching my child to get through this life? It's already hard enough. We're going to get our obstacles anyway. Let's try to limit how many obstacles we get because of our own attitude or what we teach our kids with their attitude and the respect they should have for adults. Men, women, the respect. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yes, sir. No, sir. I mean, cousin, Mr. Cousin, Miss Cousin. I mean, that teaches your child, if the cousin that they are around most of the time, they give them respect because they're older, then that just means when they get into public with the teachers or whatever, they already conditioned to say yes, ma'am, no, no, ma'am stuff. And you ain't got to worry about that. Now, like I said, if you don't want them to do that to their cousin, hey, that's your choice. It's everybody's choice. But this is Inspirational Dad, and we're here just to give you thoughts. Give you thoughts because our job, or my job, because I am Inspirational Dad, my job is not, again, to bash you, to tell you you're doing something wrong. It's to make you think. If you need to change, you're going to have a new thought process or a thought that might help you change. If you don't, you good. This is just motivation. You might share this video with somebody else that needs it. I don't know. But look, man, that's all I got. I mean, basically, and if you don't know, this is inspirationaldads.com. So the main crowd that I'm going for is the dads. I mean, no question about that. But this is for everybody. Be a better dad today than you were yesterday. Be a better mom today than you were yesterday. Be a better stepdad, stepmom than you were yesterday. And if neither of those apply, be a better granddad, be a better grandma, be a better auntie, be a better uncle, be a better coach, be a better friend. Just be a better you. I will see y'all on that next video, and y'all have a good one. Please subscribe to this station or channel for the future videos. I'm finna get serious. I'm trying to do it every week, one a week. We might get the next one on Wednesday. Let's go. Shout out to Janet Montgomery. She did this intro for me. I have another that you'll probably hear next time. Hey, y'all have a good one. Talk to you on the next one.